Hi guys, it's me, Ms. Mason, with your next art activity. Today's activity is cardboard sculpture, and this is actually a lot more fun than it sounds. And again, cardboard is something that's just laying around, probably at your house. You probably have an old box that you're not using right now, or maybe your parents have access to one at work or something like that. Or, when you go to the grocery store, like Costco or Sam's Club, a lot of times they put your food in boxes. So bring that box home and you're going to make some kind of a sculpture out of it, okay? Now I'm going to show you some really easy things to do. The first thing I want to show you is this particular Weebly website. This is by an art teacher named Mrs. Kimby LaBabbitt. I'm sorry, Mrs. LaBabbitt, if I'm saying your name wrong. Anyways, I just Googled cardboard sculpture and this page came up. And she's got this really cool, really cool illustration of all the techniques. Now, in case you don't have access to this kind of thing, I'm going to show you how to make each one of these also, okay? So, let's see, put that right there. This backward stuff is really hard. All right, so the first one here is flange, okay? That's a really strange word. It's a hard one. So I took just a rectangle of cardboard and then I cut with my knife or scissors, okay, just little slits, just little ones, not the whole thing, and then you kind of fold them down and then you bend it and smoosh it like that, okay? So that's the flange. Let me get my tape. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to use some regular old Scotch tape to stick these together. Hopefully it'll work pretty well. You can also use Elmer's glue or a glue gun or regular old white glue from the grocery store. I don't recommend glue sticks because they're not gooey enough. But anyways, there's our flange, okay? Next one is an L brace. And that is as simple as it sounds. Take a piece of cardboard, fold it in half. So it's like an L. Okay, see the L? L brace. And that'll help hold stuff up. Okay, next, slot. All right, so slot 1, I cut just a little slot like that. Slot 2, same thing. They kind of look like pants. Here's my shorts, here's my pants. And then you just stick those two together. And I know I have shown my younger kids how to do that. Okay, so there's slot. All right, see. Oh, come on now. Well, I guess they don't want to show us. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. It's hard to see because of the way she took a picture. She took a picture looking straight down like that. All right, anyways, tabs. All right. So on our tabs, you're going to start with a piece of cardboard, cut a slit. Okay, that's just a little hole. Okay, kind of like a mouth, if you will. Okay, and then your other piece of cardboard is going to have almost like a popsicle. Okay, like a little popsicle stick. That's our tab. And then you just stick that tab through that slit, and that helps to hold it all together. Okay, you see that? Let's back it up. There we go. All right. Next up. All right. So I don't have any brass fasteners here at my house. They're all at school. You might have some kicking around your house. And those are the things, you see that little gold dot there? Those are the things that are like a little circle with two pieces that you bend back. Okay. 5th graders know what I'm talking about because we use them to make our skeletons this year. So, like I said, I don't have any of those at my house, so I can't use those. But maybe you do, and you can. You just punch a hole on both pieces, stick it through, smoosh the legs flat, and then that piece also, hey, it moves. That's pretty cool. All right. Next one is hole punch and wire. So you can punch holes in the cardboard in 2 pieces and then use string or wire to tie them together. Okay. And foot. Okay, so I've got my piece of cardboard. I've cut it like pants. And then when you do that, oh, gotta back up. Okay, all you guys back up. When you do that, you put one foot on one side, the other foot on the other side, and now your cardboard stands up. Okay, so this is how you make all these pieces attach to each other. So you can take these things and go like that, go like that, however, okay? So that's all attachments. So I'm gonna move all these out of the way. All right, next, oh, come on now. Oh my goodness. My phone is not cooperating, sorry guys. Okay, go back to the page. Okay, so here we go, Mrs. Kimberly LaBabbitt cardboard sculpture. Alrighty, oh, let me show you some of these cool examples. Skull or head, that's all made with cardboard. Pear. Look at that moose. Okay, there's our attachments. Now we're going to talk about design techniques. Okay, so design techniques. So this is not just ways to attach it, but how to make it look good. Okay, so move my tape out of the way. So we're starting with scoring. So you take your piece of cardboard, hold it right side up, and then you're going to take your knife and you're just going to cut through the top layer only, okay? So like it says, cut through some of the cardboard, not all. And then you can just bend that back and it's still attached, okay? So that makes a really nice clean fold, okay? So that's score. Wonder if we can get that to stand up over here. Yeah, that'll work. All right, score and bend. Oh, that's what I just did. Sorry. Alrighty, smooth joint. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. Sorry, guys. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, that is later. All right. So then you bend it. All right, what's next? What's next? Smooth joint. So that's where they use the scoring to put two pieces together, okay? So let's see if I can, I'll just use my L brace here. So you can take those and glue them together and make a nice smooth joint, okay? So that's what they're talking about there. All right, exposed corrugation. So cardboard is made of layers. You see these wiggly lines and how you can kind of see through it? Ooh. There we go. Okay, so these wiggly lines are the corrugated part, okay? And if you cut off just the top part of the cardboard, just that top piece of paper, then you can expose the corrugation and make an interesting look. Okay, so that could be something in your sculpture. All right. All right, relief cuts to make curves. Okay, so you can see I drew a curve here. Well, cardboard is really hard to cut curvy. And what this technique made me think of is when my husband is trying to cut wood in a curve, he does this, okay? So he cuts a little bit and then sideways, and that piece falls off. And then he cuts a little bit more and then a little bit more to the side, and then that piece falls off. So you just do that little bit at a time along the edge of the curve with this junk part that you don't need, and then you get a really nice curvy line, okay? See that? Okay, so if you know somebody who's a woodworker, they know how to do this, okay? All right, what's next? Let's see, curvy cuts, oh yeah, smooth bend. Okay, so I've got my piece of cardboard, okay? Now remember how we scored it and we didn't cut it all the way through? Well, I did that on here. I made a whole bunch of scores, okay? And what you can do then is that helps you to bend it into a nice, smooth circle. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tape that together. So I've got lots of scores. You can kind of see those there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take my piece and bend it the other direction. There we go. There's our nice round circle. Almost looks like a toilet paper tube, doesn't it? Okay, All right, and stacking. So I've seen a lot of cool artwork online where artists take cardboard and stack it up, okay? So what you do is you pick a shape, any shape, and I started with rectangles because that's super easy, okay? And you do the same shape, smaller each time, and then cut them out and stack them up and glue them or tape them or whatever you've got, okay? And it makes a cool sculpture, okay? So that is cardboard sculpture. So I want you to grab some cardboard, just a box, any piece of scrap that's laying around the house, cut it up, or use a nice sharp knife. You might need to have an adult or an older brother or sister help you use the knife, or tell them where to cut for you so you don't hurt yourself. So maybe stick to scissors and use tape or glue. Try all these different techniques. There are other websites that have a lot of the same information on it. So you don't have to use this site. You can just Google cardboard sculpture, and there it is right there, cardboard sculpture, and see what you find. Okay, try something out, take a picture, email it to me, and I'll see about putting it on our Palm or Perez Facebook pages. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. And as usual, I miss you. I love you. Wash your hands. Sing the alphabet song while you're doing it. Teach your little brothers and sisters the alphabet song so they wash their hands really well too. And hopefully we'll see each other soon. Okay? Until then, have fun making art and emailing me your pictures. Bye.